Good evening, and it is a great evening for Islander fans. For the third straight year, the New York Islanders are taking home the Stanley Cup to Long Island. Again, they are the champions of professional hockey. Len Berman is here with the story. Len?
Well, what's more impressive, Tony? The fact that they're the first American-based team to win 3 straight Stanley Cups, or the fact that they have won 9 straight games to clinch it. 3-1, the final tonight in Vancouver, a 4-game sweep. The Stanley Cup stays on Long Island. Here was the lifting of the Stanley Cup about 20 minutes ago in Vancouver. It's getting old hat for these guys. They did seem happy, but there was none of the delirium that surrounded the first cup when they lifted it on Long Island 2 Mays ago. But you would expect that. The playoff most valuable player was named to be Mike Bossy. 17 goals in this playoff season for Bossy, 2 more of them tonight on power plays. So, are they now a dynasty in the sports world? You have to start thinking yes. I'll have more a bit later on.
Mike Bossy deservedly won the Conn Smythe Trophy as the most valuable player of the playoffs, as he scored the winner in this one, as he has all along. Early in each period, Mike, the Canucks went after the Islanders, but they seemed to run out of gas. It was just too much Billy Smith in goal and too much Mike Bossy scoring. The Canucks died hard, and it was a struggle, but they were really outmanned by a superlative Islander team. This is a tremendous event for them, 3 in a row.
Richie, did these guys seem to know they were going to win all along? Is it more business-like the third time around for them?
Well, having stayed with them yesterday and today in the hotel, they seem to be very businesslike. They started out very lackluster, like they knew what was going to happen. And, of course, that's a trademark of this Islander team. They rely on each other, and they all come through. The defense was superlative, and the offense was just good enough. They are a tough, tough hockey team.
The Islanders. So tell us more.
Unless I put this microphone on, you won't hear enough
then tell us
about
more.
the New York Islanders.
We hear you now, Marty.
Okay.
All right, do it.
The New York Islanders are now an authentic dynasty. They have won 3 consecutive Stanley Cups. Only 2 Canadian teams, Montreal and Toronto, have ever won 3 or more Stanley Cups in a row. Tonight, the Islanders swept the Vancouver Canucks, and they swept the series, of course. They've now won 9 in a row. They'll be arriving at LaGuardia at Butler Aviation between 7 and 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Channel 4 New York will be there, along with a few other fans. It was quite a contest. Butch Goring scoring first at 11:30 in the first period on a pass from Potvin, and he went out in front by a score of 1-0. Stan Smile then tied it up for the Canucks on his own rebound, and it's in there. 5 minutes in the second period. On a power play, Mike Bossy scores. Makes it 2-1 for the Islanders. And then 8 minutes in the second period, Mike Bossy again on a power play makes it 3-1, and that's to be the final. He scored 17 goals in postseason competition, and he won the MVP, the Connie Smythe Trophy. And there it is. Not the Connie Smythe Trophy or Connie Smythe Trophy, whichever you prefer, but the Stanley Cup.
We should have some champagne here just because they're in Vancouver. That's what we should do. We should have some champagne, that championship feeling. The Islanders have it one more time. These guys are getting used to it. 3rd straight Stanley Cup. The only U.S. team ever to accomplish the feat. That's 3 straight. They sweep the finals tonight. Final score, Isles 3, Vancouver 1. Show you some highlights here. First period, Potvin with the puck over to Butch Goring, and it's 1-0, and the Islanders are on their way. Second period, tied 1-1. Trottier behind the net. Out to Potvin, the shot. Brodeur with the save, and Bossy puts in the rebound. It's 2-1. Trottier over to his buddy Bossy. Down the shoot, the shot, the goal. The championship, Mike Bossy with 2 goals, turns out to be the most valuable player. And, of course, each member of the winning team takes home $24,000. The Islanders are champions. They're coming home tomorrow.
Of the Cup by Captain Dennis Potvin, their 3rd straight. The other 2 were lifted at home. Now, they come home tomorrow morning, somewhere around 7:30, 8 o'clock at LaGuardia Airport on Butler Aviation. They would like fans to get up nice and early and come back and greet them at LaGuardia. The Victory Parade is on. Here we go again on Hempstead Turnpike on Long Island. They'll parade past the Coliseum. The parade will be Wednesday night. Police tell us sometime between 7 and 8 o'clock, probably 6:37 on Long Island Wednesday. Congratulations, Islanders. You've done it again.